I'm going to wrap this live up. But if you ever read my first book, I made mention of a commencement speech that I never got to give. Was it my first book or second book? Doesn't matter. I was the valedictorian speaker of my high school. Feels vain to have to drop the word valedictorian in, but apparently my ego is still alive and well. I, though, also was as smart-assed as I am today, and was warned many, many, many times to hey, when you go up there and give that speech, make sure you only say the things that you have practiced. You had to submit this speech ahead of time. I had a history of jumping into and leading the assemblies, right? Like, oh, Stephanie says we're not at the 2 hour mark yet. Yeah, no, 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 you're right. This still has plenty of time to careen right into the side of the road. Let's go. Oh, oh, Kim, here's the thing. If it was anyone but you that was asking me to read that speech, I don't know that I would do it. My screen, oh, it's comments. I was like, somebody put a heart in a comment, and that comment rose just high enough to land right on the tip of my nose. And I was like, there's something growing on the end of my nose. No, it was just a heart in the comments. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Kim asked if I'll read the speech. Fine. All right. You're not going to get this time back. But the interesting thing in all of it was I wanted to take this so seriously. I have like this really, if you listen to the podcast yesterday that I did with John, like I have this really, really interesting connection between achievement and love. In so many ways, it's driven me to do a lot of like great things, but it's also, you know, the downside of having to achieve to feel loved is that if you don't achieve something, then you feel unlovable. And I'll save that for my therapist. But in this, because I had put so much in this, like, man, I'm going to achieve, 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 the idea of getting an opportunity to speak at the ceremony, just to be way super transparent, was this opportunity for me and this like little insecure boy who wanted to make sure that he was seen and loved. I wanted to make sure everyone could see how I was worthy of their love. And so, of course, principal and speech teacher and every single person who was just like go, 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 throwing their worry for me going off the rails at me. I was like, I've got this. Don't worry, I've got this. I'm taking this seriously. And I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to do it really well. So I gave up lunches for months of time to practice the speech so that I could get it just to do it well. And in what is also like a super ironic thing, well, I'll save that for a second. But I get to the morning of graduation, and there's a rehearsal for graduation. So you go to graduation ceremony location, football field, and you sit in the seats that you're going to sit in. I'm sitting up there in the front. I have this actual piece of paper in my hands, and I am rereading it. It's not that long. It doesn't take that long to read, and I'm reading it to make sure that it is going to be perfectly pronounced, perfectly enunciated, perfectly articulated. And the principal of our school, whose name I will not say because I'd use profanity when I do, took the paper from my hand and said, "You will read this and only this," and then dropped it on the ground. And the thing is, if it was the first time that somebody had warned me to be appropriate, and some of their warnings, I will say, right, like I was on student government and I was the one leading assemblies, and there were plenty of times, I'm sure this will be a shock to you, where with the full student body in attendance, I may have every once in a while been somewhat inappropriate in an assembly forum with humor. It's who I am. But if you're going to give me a mic, sometimes that's what you come to expect. That was what they were worried about. And here he's now dropped the speech on the ground. And there was something that just snapped in me. And as I walked up to the stage, when it was my turn to deliver a run through of this two-page, I mean, it's like 150 words of this two-page speech, I flipped the principal off. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. Felt justified at the time in doing it. Doesn't matter at 18. Shouldn't do that to anybody, no matter what. Shouldn't disrespect authority. I did. I was asked to go over to the office, and I'm not sure that my suspension was connected necessarily to the middle finger or the way that I conducted a telephone call in the office with my mother in front of the entire office and used some of the descriptive language that I did in retelling the event. Nonetheless, I had my parents come on over on this, the proudest day of their oldest son, and a piece of paper sat there. You've been suspended. You're out of here. And I didn't get to walk in my own graduation, let alone speak. What was interesting is that I had joined every club. I had done everything that you could do to get, like, I looked like the caricature of a general in a movie, like the bad guy general from like a country far away that is like commanding I had more ropes and ribbons. I had a couple of medals, and nobody, and I got them for a single reason. I wanted everyone to see that I was the most decorated general on graduation day, and no one got to see it. No one got to see it. Both my grandparents, I am the oldest grandchild on both sides. They're so excited. They're so excited. Sorry, Dave has ruined graduation. Let's have some pasta salad instead. All right, here you go. I'm going to apologize up front. I haven't read this in 20, 30 years. What's happening? Like 29 years? All right. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Commencement speaker, David Hollis. There is a time for every pursuit and a season for every endeavor, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to tear down and a time to build, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. I think these are original words of mine. I'm not sure. This is our time to dance, our time to laugh, our time to build. This is one of our greatest moments in life. For 4 years, our minds have been put to the test, and we have passed through all our achievements in academic, sports, clubs, and organizations. We have made our community proud. Our future is wide open. This is our opportunity to do all we can to be all we might. Through hard work and perseverance, our goals can be realized and our dreams can come true. But we must remember that there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor the person perfected without trials. Woo, is this prophetic or what? Now it is our turn to make a difference for this. Sorry, now it is our turn to make a difference for the generations of tomorrow. We are the future of this country. Our new freedom gives us new opportunity to not only do as we please, but the liberty to do as we ought. We can all do our part to make this world a better place, a society in which we can raise our children with pride. If we pursue excellence together, we can overcome any obstacle that might stand in our way. Few burdens are too heavy to carry when everyone lifts. A poor man is not a man without a cent, but a man without a dream. And a rich man is not a man who possesses much, but is the man who gives much. I know we can all make a difference in the years to come. Sure, we cannot change the past, but we must be careful to not ruin the present by worrying too much about the future. We all have our callings, and we will all make our marks. But the surest way to live with honor and happiness in the world is to be in reality what we appear to be true to ourselves. I'm going to make my own self cry. What is happening? So, class of 1993, now let us be strong and courageous, be not afraid, be bold and rising to every challenge, and strive to be the best in all that we do. Hey, that holds up over time. I am self-congratulating myself for a speech that is 30 years still good. There you go. Well, I'm not sure that we can top me reading a commencement speech that was never given. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take the tassels, move them to the other side of your hats. Class of May 2022, we have officially made it to the end of my first live with you today. You are graduates, and I am grateful for all of y'all. This was actually fun. Was this fun? Am I the only one that thought it was fun? I don't know. I thought it was fun. If you have ideas for the next live, by all means, let me know between now and then. I mean, I got more boxes of crap. Trust me. I'm happy. I am happy to go through every single box in this house. Uh, all right. Uh, I think that's all. I was going to say something else, and it was going to be totally inappropriate and ruin every bit of what is happening here because it was going to be making fun of something that shouldn't be made fun of, and I'm going to stop. So I love you all. This was so much fun for me. I am so grateful. I'll tell you what. I was in the call with the VIP crew last night, and we were going through a little bit of a conversation. We got to this place where we were talking about gratitude, and uh, and Heidi asked me to go first, and I was shocked. I was just shocked that I immediately started to tear up. Um, I've had a harder couple of days, and uh, and there was something in seeing sweet Kim Seward's face. I'll tell you what, like uh, she'd sent me a letter that I don't know when it was sent and how long it took to get to the stinking house from a PO box. But I opened it up just a couple of days ago when a disturbance in the force from the outside came a knocking at the back door, and and there was something so like godly timed in the receipt of this simple, loving, heartfelt message from one of you that reminded me of just how much gratitude I have for this space and the kindness and the decency and the everything that exists here. So I don't think I'm going to cry saying this now, but I want you all to know that as much as yes, I want a Friday full of fun. I also hope that you all know how just incredibly important you have been in my life and how incredibly important you are in my life. There is something magical happening inside of this community, and there is I can't, like, words don't even say it, like words don't even actually could never even express like how vitally important it has been for me to be connected inside of this space to all of you in a crazy little window of time. I have like so much. I don't know, like I'm in such a better I'm in such a better place than the beginning of the last challenge, and a lot of that is also, I think, just a reflection of the kind of people that I'm intentionally spending the most time with and being fueled up by. So I'm grateful for you. You are amazing. I love you all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hopefully this was a fun thing. I know it wasn't Heidi and I trying to play a board game with weird things in her mouth, but darn it. Cindy, I love you too. Dang it. I love all y'all. All right. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your Friday. Happy weekend. If you did not work out today, I did tell them my power promise in real time is doing every single workout of this challenge. I am going to do every single one, which meant I did a leg workout today, and I forgot to complain about my legs on this live. So I want to take a moment right now and tell you about how sore I am. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna keep doing these. So if you haven't done your workout, get your workout in. Enjoy your Metcon tomorrow, and then laugh at rest day videos. The rest day videos, especially the new rest day videos in the booty challenge. I'm here for them. All right, there you go. There it is. Love y'all. Have a great weekend.